the grind, the choice. Do I quit or keep going? If you're hearing this, I already know what you'll choose. You're not soft. You're not weak. You were born for this. Born with fire. Born with drive. Born to bleed, to break, and come out the other side with scars and strength. Born to be dangerous, not reckless. Controlled. Focused. Silent. Ruthless when it counts. Gentle when you choose. You don't need permission. You don't need praise. You need war. With yourself. You need the fire inside so hot that quitting isn't even on the table. So hot, the idea of being average makes you sick. And pain? It's coming. Life will test you. People will turn. Dreams will collapse. But that's your moment. That's your proving ground. That's the chance to become more. Tired? Good. That means you're fighting. That means you've been swinging while others stayed down. Hurting? Even better. Pain means you're still alive, still hungry, still in the game. You weren't born just to survive. You were born to dominate, to outwork, to outthink, to outlast. Every day you wake up is another chance to prove you're not done, another shot to remind the world you're a problem. And if they doubt you, perfect, let them. Doubt is fuel. Every time they laugh, train harder. Every time they say, he ain't got it, go further. You don't need their belief, you need you. That locked-in version of yourself who doesn't blink when things get ugly. You weren't made to crumble. You were made to climb, to bend, never break, to carry the weight they said would crush you and turn it into muscle, mental, physical, spiritual. Feel that? That tension in your gut, that itch in your chest. That's the call to level up, to take the life you want with blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Not everyone gets it. That's fine. This life isn't for everyone. Let them sleep. Let them scroll. Let them settle. You were made different. You feel different. You want more. And that's dangerous. You weren't born to blend in. You weren't born to apologize. You weren't born to chase comfort. You were born to rise, to grind, to fight, to build a life that demands respect. There's a voice inside you. It's been there since you were a kid, before the world told you to stay quiet, before school trained you to follow, before failure taught you doubt. That voice, your true self, never left. It's still in there, screaming to breathe, but you buried it, under fear, under comfort, under the weight of expectation. And now you wonder why you're restless, why nothing feels right. It's because you're not living the life you were born for. You weren't made to be average. You weren't made to sit in the crowd, scroll your phone, live for weekends and die quietly. You were made to dominate, to lead, to suffer and survive, to thrive, and then inspire others to do the same. Stop running from the hard. The hard is where you grow. The hard is where you meet yourself. The hard is where average breaks and champions are born. No one's coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your mentor, not even God. You've got to fight every single day. You've got to look in the mirror and say, I got this, even when it feels like you don't. And when you fall, and you will, you get back up, because that's what beasts do. They don't beg, they don't wait, they rebuild, in silence, in pain, in darkness. That's where it starts, when no one's watching. No applause, no spotlight, just you. Because a man with nothing to lose is wild, but a man with a mission, he's unbreakable. Stuck, lost, in hell, good. That's where real ones are built. No filters, no pretending, just you and the fire. That's where the beast is born, not in comfort, but in the chaos, when everything's stripped away and all that's left is will. No plan B, no backup, just you. And in that moment, where most men break, you roar, louder than fear, louder than excuses, louder than failure, because you know who you are, and you know who you're becoming, and you will not, cannot stop now. Ever look in the mirror and not recognize the person staring back, not because you've changed, but because you've settled. You stopped chasing, started surviving. That version of you, that's not who you were born to be. You were born for fire, born for chaos, born to carry what others drop, born for pressure, because diamonds don't form without it. If you want to shine, you've got to embrace the squeeze. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants success. But here's the question. Are you willing to bleed for it? Not just want it, earn it. Because wanting isn't enough. Wishing isn't enough. Hope is not a strategy. What's your strategy? Wake up early, push past your limits, do the work when no one's watching, especially when no one's watching. That's when it counts. That's when greatness is born. Not on stage, not in lights, in the dark, in the grind, in silence. The strongest version of you, it's buried under doubt, fear, excuses, comfort, but it's not gone. It's waiting, waiting for you to say, no more soft, no more small, no more hiding. There's a beast in you, a savage, a machine. And every day you waste is another day he's locked in a cage. But unlock that cage, the world better move. Because once you stop negotiating with weakness, once you go all in, nothing can stop